Hello guys, welcome back to another For Honor video. In the background I have some other duels which I thought were pretty good. Obviously this voiceover is not live during the duels, but like a post commentary, which I normally don't do. I like to be a little bit spontaneous, but I thought just to use it as an opportunity to give you some insight why I haven't uploaded as much on my channel and what I actually see my channel as what the channel purpose is. I thought I would do a voiceover and give you some more insight what I'm currently doing, what the future for my channel is supposed to be. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, stick around, and thanks anyway for still being part of the people, the few people that watch my videos. It means a lot. I like to talk, as you know. I like to entertain people. I like to do Photoshop. I like to do not so much video editing. I had Sony Vegas in my earlier videos, but I'm not using Sony Vegas anymore. Just because of pirating reasons. And I got a new computer and I don't want to risk getting it infected, especially because I do like online banking on my PC as well, so I'm not worth the risk. So I'm not using, I'm not so much into video editing anymore. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that intro rambling. Yeah, so the reason why I didn't upload anything wasn't because I wasn't playing video games anymore. It was just I'm still studying. I'm still mostly during the week I'm not at my parents' place where I actually have my computer to play, so I can only even rarely play on the weekends. And yeah, just also recording is not something that's on like my primary target when I play, because I wanna relax, have some fun, and obviously recording, editing, rendering, and all that takes time, takes effort, and time I cannot spend playing video games. So it's not always primarily my aim to record stuff. But yeah, I noticed with For Honor, especially when you only play on the weekends and you don't follow all the updates, the patches, the changes, then it's sometimes hard to be competitive. And now with the start of Season 5, obviously it was supposed to be like a revive of For Honor with the dedicated servers, all the reworked characters and stuff, which I totally agree upon. I'm glad for the Ubisoft For Honor team what they did in the last year, how they changed For Honor, how they improved stuff. Even though it's not Ubisoft has a bad reputation sometimes, not as bad as EA, but still. But I think the developer team of For Honor did a pretty good job, even though the game, I thought the game at the beginning was very playable. I enjoyed it, and I played in the alpha, I think in the beta as well, so I was pretty hyped for the game. And looking back, I like what they did, and that they stuck around and delivered the promised DLCs for free. So I never really gave my hopes up. Obviously the defensive meta, which was mostly apparent in like duels and brawls with the high level players, that was an issue, of course, but they really adapted to what the community wanted. So back to the future of my channel, I like to keep making videos, of course, not as frequently as you might be used to from other YouTubers, but you know, the reason why I'm having a YouTube channel, why I'm even uploading, is not because I'm looking for subscribers or likes. Obviously, if you like my content, yeah, sure, leave a like. I always appreciate reading you guys' comments. hearing what you like about my artwork. I put a lot of effort into my thumbnails. You might not recognize it, but it takes some time, and I just enjoy doing it in Photoshop anyway. So the only reason why I'm having this YouTube channel in the first place is just because I like doing what I do. I like to do recordings, I like to do voiceovers, I like to talk about games that I enjoy playing, and I like being a creator, even though I don't have as much time to put into all of it, but still. So yeah, as I said, I will keep uploading videos, and I'm really glad that you stuck around for these nearly 6 minutes of me talking and my dual action in the background. Yeah. So hopefully For Honor will implement the training arena soon, because I'm noticing that it's really hard for new players to get into the game. It's like easy to pick up a character and get the moves going, because I mean, For Honor doesn't have like a combo system in itself like Street Fighter or all these other fighting games. It's more about reading people and parrying, reflexes. It's about reflexes. So getting started into the game is pretty okay, but perfecting it and being competitive takes a lot of time, and the training arena was for me oh my god. I'm just watching the video in the background. Anyway, there was for me a good chance for Ubisoft to get new players into the game, and not only the veterans that already played the game since beta or something. But they still haven't implemented that yet, and I'm still looking forward to it. Obviously it's gonna come, it's in their development chain. It's just a matter of when they're gonna release it. And yeah, I've participated in this year that For Honor is already out. I've participated in two tournaments, like not the tournaments in the game, like the dual tournament, the ranked mode, but like organized tournaments. Yeah, I don't want to say I did good. Obviously I won some matches, got into like what was that? I don't remember. I wasn't doing pretty good, but it was still a good experience for me, and it was a lot of fun, and seeing all the competitive players. But at that time it was still like these unlock tags that were floating around with Nobushi, then that 50-50 with Raider and Warlord that was pretty top tier at that time. But I don't want to complain, it's just like a backcast for me, and it was a lot of fun doing it. And I still stuck around to Centurion since it came out with its ups and downs, being being OP, like the wall splashing god basically, and to now in Season 5, as you can see, I'm still playing him, and I will continue playing him, even though I've also picked up Conqueror, because I really love the changes, like the counter, the flail uppercut thing. It's super cool. It's not as good as the one of Aramusha, like the counter with the possibilities and also the recovery frames. But it's still a lot of fun, and I like the changes. They did a really good job. But I'm currently a rep 22 on my Centurion. I really love the character. I'm gonna keep playing him, but just in Season 5 it's you have a hard time against the other characters. Maybe it's just because of me. As I said, I don't have the practice anymore to play like every day to keep up my skills basically, but I noticed that it's there are way less Centurions around, but it's still a lot of fun. It's exactly the character I want to play, but I'm looking forward to how they might. I don't want to like a complete rework like they did on Kensei. Hell no, I don't want that. I want just some adaptations, because they nerfed him over the time. They nerfed him pretty much. Especially what hurt me the most was not the wall splash thing. I was totally on the side of the people that were complaining, like wall locking an anime. It's not even fun for the Centurion player, but you still do it because it's efficient, and why not do it when it's in the game, right? But it wasn't fun winning like that. But anyway, what hurt me the most was that time when they totally nerfed the fully charged thrust distance. That was like something, come on, please. Like now it's really, it's still possible, he still has some decency, but that was, for me, was one of the biggest nerfs. And if you ask me what I would change for the Centurion part, I would give him a new chain, like a light heavy chain. Almost every character has that, and Centurion, like when you get the light in, it happens frequently. Centurion, but his light attacks are pretty, you know, the sword is facing outward, so it's an easy read for a light, and you have higher parry rates of Centurion's lights, like for example Peacekeeper, obviously, not only because of the time. Obviously Peacekeeper's lights, I think, are faster, but Centurion's lights are also easier to read. But I'm not complaining about lights, they can stay as they are, but I just would be looking for a light heavy chain, because when you get a light in, to do a second light, it like doubles the chance that you get parried. But if you would have the option to sorry about my I'm a little bit sick. If you had the option to chain it into a heavy, then you have that unblockable game, you have the guard break feint game, you have the just, yeah, you have more possibilities, and yeah, I think Centurion deserves to have that. Why not? Like Conqueror with his rework, he can do basically anything now. He can do light infinite, he can do heavy infinite, he can do light heavy with shield bash mix-ups. So that's why not give a character that possibility? It just makes the game as more interesting and challenging, not only for the player that's facing the character, but also for the player that plays him. It just makes more fun. It's an easy way to open up the game. The same for the kick. Like tricking people into when they're out of stamina, tricking them into dodging. Like these days are over. Like seriously, these days are over. Like even catching them. Like here, example in this duel against the Raider, there's no safe time to use like the kick. Like dodge guard break and you're done. And like comparing it to like Nobushi's kick, which she can do out of basically neutral from hidden stance, like Centurion's only way to open people up, like let's be honest, like the unblockable second heavy, come on, that's a joke. Like season 5, I haven't gotten anybody, obviously I don't use it as much anymore, but against good players I haven't had anybody that fell for it, like out of neutral, like a heavy into a second heavy unblockable. Nobody falls for that, and it's just sad to be limited to options because you know they're never gonna work. Like the same with his zone attack. Like seriously, I never use it. I mostly play duels, and the zone attack doesn't even appear in my mindset anymore, because every character can basically feint his zone attack after the first attack, and it's somewhat fast. Like Warden, Kensei, Gladiator, even unblockable. Then we have Peace. I'm gonna stop listing people. It's just Centurion's zone is probably the worst in the whole game. And why do that? Why limit a character to something like that? Why can't I feint it at least after the first attack? Why do I have to do 3 attacks and just basically give my enemy a free parry? So that's enough of me Like that's just these are opinions. If I wouldn't be satisfied with the way Cent plays at the moment, you wouldn't see these duels. So I don't want to complain anymore. But these are just some inputs I would maybe look at when thinking about giving Cent some more options. And I'm not talking about total reworks here. So yeah, guys, that's basically me. Yeah, I just wanted to address my viewers directly, because when I play like a duel, you have probably noticed that my commentary is not as quality of good quality, because as I said, when I don't play frequently, I just need to focus. I need my whole brain power to to just survive. So my talking is sometimes barely there. So that's why I tried to fix that or compensate for that in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna leave you with the rest of this duel, and yeah, hope to see you around, and have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye bye.